uganetie emanyikaine buna Crown Paint Color Mixer ni wabwate chibundi abo barakwe wabasemi guri chirangi aho chakira economy kuika premium ichuranyare gwaka isiko na ime chinyomba ilikorokana buya kurwase company ya Crown Paint inyora Muru Superstores nero yoka sorogongorwa South Nyanza na South Rift Javire Ntanganiko igora first class showroom ya mabati rolling mills Hamabuigo Botuare machine yogo chirangi cha Crown Paints emanyikanite buna Crown Paints Color Mixer kurwa USA ilikurenta obo koreli inka Ouru Superstores lige gotoko muchibu songo Ouru Complex angena Safaricom Boiga Babwatu rosagia ronde ime JM Towers Ijuera angena Credit Bank Kise Bakire simiase namba 011-1161-500 Gusova nikere email info@ourusuperstores.com Ouru Superstores, the people's choices, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibo nyumbani.
Ukiza machonsi data Injuwa songo marana maya chiroro
Etaya TV Omurabu Wagusi
Buya kigimu mwanjuni weda derivishina wanando si sober tedande tuwa jake na yakuru komina ibere weka chinse jiga nande wane chinga kitu jake rumu jadra wedi tskolo ya kara wena wiki wiki studio kara tuju kwa negoro iya mangana edenge taba sae aso kubata chikura na ini na mangana deferment ose mangana ya magendra sensito ya Kenya liba kari ya kondi liyo asijikure ichigendrete ose okweli kibuno mwaki kura tari kura chigendrete no okweli kibuno mwaki kura kare jigure jikare 2027 nigotore na Robert Onduso nigare General Secretary Youth Council wa Machoge Chache waiga komanyina nigare unyakiro wa ODM kurwa sigodi ya Sengera aliba so Sengera eno ari umunyakiro ro wikara tutebiguro ya mangana ODM kidogo wigo ntore na Kevin Mosomi omumaite urachirega iga otokonyara mangana siasa nigakurwa sebungeri ya bunchari kurende mono nigare Kisi Youth President Kisi County Youth President nigare President ya Basahase County ya Kisi yonge tutukwa na mangiri bakari ya Basahase bilieli asensemo yoko wata chikura na change mangana siasa sinzito ya Kenya democratic process because ya Basahase gorna mbate na bono ne chinga kichabo baro siri simbaro nyora na boto patu kudira sense ya mtandao ya TV Facebook ta TV YouTube ndio tutamiri ujumbe hawa ujumbe hayo chagaiga eje kwa ungwana na utaratibu sheria na masharti kuzingatiwa kwa hiyo inyora namba 0735333000 ndio namba ya studio au SMS tap na tuna Frank Mango kwa sensemo ya camera route kwa sensemo ya transmission Sara Ontita kuna sisi atatusaidia kidogo alia konkonya ngakitoka interview tuene kila kitu iko sawa maswali goja bintu byonsi na tukubaterana asinjira yabene kabamana ntukurubono bakachinsa inye chiri tuko dialero tiganja ke korwase okoboko kwane bokobe alfa right ikiagra dener ni kevo oberika koracha Kevin Mosomi unajua natumia maneno kevo ni balia orende tuko kisasi kibia no dona ropa ropa tukurwase nsemerie de boino ropa ngwanya go chaga igae akinataka kwali bagari tangani ora kwali mwananchi kefero rajire kaiga bani ngumu ajumuriri oturigire tia simambia bonia omoteyo marieta arari kuna position ya una commentera usina chike ono badiri baga yokobeka mangana tene
thank you yes ono muralia and then we are ta TV so to invite once more we appreciate just amalida Robert kuru gempo Machoge Chache specifically the Rosso Sengera Ward
yes
na General Secretary ya Youth Council ya Machoge Chache andake na wanda galiko mendera because yo mole dia teve ta mendera stand city ninche chairman ya ODM ya Mosomi Sengera because we did elections ngachorwa nkaba chairman ya ODM Mosomi Sengera board igo bya mono mulia aso kutu hari gadiga yes ane mono tukwanda mangana yo kubata chikura kwa basaye na magendero ito Kenya unali so bya mono
buya kigima igobona buya kwana iruma na kwa igure kigima ante njase Kevin Masol Kevin naye so gedingo manya gitingo riskari kind
mbia wana Brighton pamoja na Sara na Frank na Luda and then mbia mana se geta seni geta ya sega singi ya mo para
that's nice
and it's no mo kwa na wanto konsi mbia mono samareta nkoro ku Kevin Mosomi ninche omorai waba sa second ya kisi and wana mambiti katonyare go sanga elinde tonyare konyoranga ntunga basae na kitola nyare go double our efforts tonyare kubuata ibivande biwakachikura tegerera ifaransa tosemani bya mono
buya sana utebire karansa tegerera tosemani asemambi yaboniga nabatumire lingi tabu ya lingi ya Facebook litangani ende mashayikara basamete moko bako online bate baba interaction TV no mambia abakanya bana bate dikorigiye kibake you can share ikiani meta basana abanga babwatizi sana kandi tukobatumira ne lingi ya inaitwa ya YouTube ndito share kwantu ko ikaransi karikigita semambi yaboni gato cyake teke bakatukore asemambi yaboni ga so you can share both YouTube and Facebook garage platform to make us bambi yabone of share you go na one mo chitoma basama de bar tegare deskai ko mayana ko wadi percent more we go se mwa chaya in ko ba kwanira more kiare nilio yabasai sawa nimewatumia sote kaite Robert wa Chinyodi Dabo antumire na Kevo gaiga sawa mara hiyo tata sawa sasa nimemaliza hiyo majumulira ba resident tulina Kevo na Robert tujukwana igoro yamangana yabasai anene terowa wa youth in for the resolution twaro mu baramu kesana asokurikiwa chikure chigendete lakini ndenda ira na seropa ona na ngura cha kira sima binadi gatura kwana chimunya kosha badai nandi Kevo seropa ki abasai basi bumachoge kiara wada no gurwa se council ya abasai ki abasai bumachoge bali nandi kargo singo out mbaka ase award yoko abasai generalinga masira yabo
yes generally ese abasai baito ane mono ase county ete ausi mbale soki asoko wada chikura but I think most of the youths were rules law asoko wada chikura baro chain meaning uju wada chikura
lakini ngora just ni sorry unakiwa rules meaning when you talk about mostly mbali waka
mostly abasai sababu garada wada chikura abarai they use them they need them with the campaign but in the case they are being neglected but during election times you are going to have basai no wale mutu abako ni wala chifufuzera abode chisirindi bakora lia aba bakora kichikura but ikero chikura chia ere banda bacho baenda basira badiga basai but during campaigns you are going to have aba politician most of the politicians bako chibesa nichiguni tara bakoma biraba saiba so they think that is all they deserve from all the leaders they are choosing or they are voting for.
Okay,
yes.
Kevin kuna umuhimu bomo sai kubate kura asijinga kichi
nene sana you understand Brighton inga almost like kuwata ekebando yo wake kura ne the future ya Koros and you know Brighton as a population ya Kenya abasa we are the majority actually out of 100% they are at I think 70% abasa are under that 5 years and below so which means we are the majority and you know we are not the leaders of tomorrow we are preparing the leaders of tomorrow today and how do we prepare the leaders of tomorrow today nasi omusayo yo kubwata ekebande yo wakachikura elinde anyare gochora omurayi oranyare gokonya Omo oranya gokonya let's say in say Kenya or even Morayo Ndebwensi what the politics chokowa Omorayo muya because there is no way Morayo muya aranya kobera kirogo onyata konyara wa kirokora so it is very important ekere abasa onsipi bara soki babwate bibande biwaka chikura
bisana watebina beso kile so far sikuri last week abantu beso gatnyamira ebarenga around 10 and that ya so gat the IBs because it's authentic abantu babone why and sikuri ni kisi count ebare 312 Nkiko gara tu maromoke ndaraira na seropati nkiko gara tu maromoke so far 1 week because we expected na danganto watu wananeli
Brighton
yes
again they get geared politically let me just begin by saying that again the whole process let me say it is geared politically because honestly so korigere a mood ensere ga ere a mood year campaign you know people are campaigning and you know the same strength the same resources the same energy the same unity abakora empowerment everywhere. I'm telling you, if they can stop that empowerment programs for just 1 week and they begin to do what we call sensitization in every, let me talk about Bosongo, Kisi, and Onkorubuzi. In Kisi, we have 9 sub-counties and you've seen empowerment programs Chikova held in every sub-county and we always see the end of it even Tonga. So my urge is, let me tell you, if these leaders can stop again the empowerment program for just 1 week and then the resources they are using, they move around in all the 9 sub-counties so that they can sensitize the youth on the importance chokowata ekevande yogo chugwaga chikora. But again, Brighton, you understand that we are from the Busi region and honestly, yes, it's known. We have the son of the land being one of the competitors in the coming elections as the president. So you see, if we cannot be keen in Mnabagusi, you know, it can be used as something in our even to be good to divert our attention to something else. You see? But if we proceed even within the political gatherings, empowerment programs, at the end of the day, he will not because
okay, ego abantu babajibese sana begaturugiririye ebyo Robert doja sorry korengana naye ndibona ba ahedo marayiwa basaye korwa sebunge machoge church nakero kwira nali kwanyara baka posot sengerali ward ayibuno musaye abasaba mwanyora ndi mubwate ose achenda ina sema na yuko bwata chikura no kuchinjura igwa Kenya go seko botiga boboro because ndoko mayana anole for the change Diara jinjero ya karikuru wotevo bakke president urali. Iki kimu akorre buna basaye wakisha kwamba na basokira na nguru bosot sengerali osuma choge church.
Biamono ndio tangani ndona youth council ya Machoge Church. We have come together once more because secretary akorto bochori 2022 litendere mtu achorida bara youth council. But because of political differences kundi abanta abange bakanda baka defect bakarwa se youth council. But we have brought them together. Tochikoso ase binyoro, we are going to call each and everyone as a youth. Alihi kadi you work equal. The about voter registration turnout, evidence, the reason why some of the youths might get before the national government 80 that money my brother David empowerment those people are vying for you. They need to come. Pachi ni chivesa chilwa kutume kosera basaye make campaign paatu make chivesa chilko ba chivesa waambie go and get IDs because you cannot have a voter card without an ID. So lazima para abadi bandi ngetana yo abadi bandi. The second thing pama yakonyora chikadi chuwa kachikura
lakini baba when you are saying that ina bateg
yes
mosaiki obate na ke vote se visually ni mwezi mosaiki yoboniga online kwa kiwaira otabadi na chikana kwa kile sure
no what I know no basa I mata gire ba encourage because most of them now they have abakuro moyo because it's abakuro moyo they are being given some money during the campaigns, but now this is the time we have come. That's now the reason we have come here to encourage basa because that is the only voice that they can be heard.
That's the only voice that they can be heard.
Yeah.
Ba chete okorobekana kugasinya badebena deona rwe yura rushumura yura zekerobo.
Yes.
Ni ntue ekura.
Yes.
Na ndi ngito kubanyoreria. Still ngito kubanyorena mwachete para mugasinya kono genda bwata chikura. Why should we remind youth? Kama madina task ya democratic. Yes, and then kevile my was
sababu ya gara toko banyoreria. It is because now most of us, most of the many youths, they don't know the importance of the card. But that's why we have come to tell them that the only way they can change and bring the leadership they want, they can come and choose the leaders they want. Now the problem comes. When the campaigns are there, these youths are very important. But after the campaigns, they are nowhere to be seen. All over the Genesis, go fight for their rights, but which was not the best way to go. Now the best way to go in Tutoso, we encourage each and everyone to go and get a card for voting.
Gera medera because nje kama bana tunyuria basaba kero ba ko bugi muzera
Brighton etamanyate ensegete by the way abantu bagibira pro.
Yes,
you know, abasaya bange bagibira pro bugima okoba you see it has become a trend, and you see abasaya bange banarete chihanda, you know, banarete inga nkore. But again, that's why not from the word gonga, we need to create awareness. You know, these people, they need to be told why should they be registered as voters. You see, because Brighton at the end of the day, Nevanga Gen Z will again go to the roads. You take over you get the only medicine. Nkiro montoyo koba encouraged. Actually, not koba told. It is to encourage them. You know, that onye mutagete some of your demands to be met. Let them be met on the ballot, but not on the roads. But again, we have a problem, Brighton. Remember, we live in Kenya, where everything is politicized.
Yes.
You see, and let me tell you, this exercise to be very successful. They are the leaders that we've put in place, and they are the same people who can make this exercise to fall. Because honestly, let me ask you, Brighton. For instance, let me talk of Nyamira County. I mean, 10, Alan to 10.
And
Nyamira County.
Then
we have the governor, we have the senator, we have the members of parliament, we have the women rep, you know. But see, Otoko Ramatogoro are busy doing irrelevant things. She's irrelevant, doing wrong things. Brighton, what we are seeing on media is terrifying. Yeah? We call empowerment programs. We don't need that. At this time, we don't need that. And let me maybe speak to some of those leaders. Yeah?
Go on.
Let me speak to some of those leaders.
Go on.
You know, you are just comedians. Even though we don't take you serious. And some of you, even if you come to do everything, you will not go back. And that's why, even if we are going to get out in all the 45 wards to make sure that because you think you have money, let that money help you come 2027 to do your own things, but not to mess with the life of the youth.
Do you think that you have a campaign? Do you think
Brighton, they're the same people who are used in campaigns. You see, why? Because there are no jobs. You know, come and be I saw abantu abange bakabale abakaba bakabantu maybe basomete kombo abantu babate degrees bakontenga bano Mosomi, we need to do this and this ona again to okora digi obobesa bokaiga on the thing what if I say they'll not stick in my camp they go somewhere else. Why? Because they are looking for something to keep them busy in that season. So these politicians, they take that as an advantage. So what we can do, even in this duration, so let us come with so many programs to keep busy.
All right. Yes, but now, what I can tell from my brother said, these politicians, they are empowering people, and now people who are ending up being given 64 shillings. When they are gathering there, the only song they are singing there is stood up. But in their hearts, they hurt. Even those youths wameumia. But the reason why wameumia inside is because they have no otherwise. As my brother said, because there's no jobs, there's no opportunity for them to get money. The only way to get money is for these people to come, wanawaimbisha tutam, and then they give them some money. But now the problem comes. Now wamewaimbisha tutam, at the end of the day wamepatia mtu 64 shillings. What is 64 shillings with this economy? What is 64 shillings? So what is majani? Now, they are desperate. Now, what I'll urge, okay, the reason why these guys are not encouraging us about the chikura is because they know it is important for them to go the chikura. They are not going to be there come 2027. Now, what can we are empowering you. Instead, you need to get cuts. That's one thing you would divert the mind of the youths. Because most of the youths, all they need is just handouts. And then at the end of the day, they go and confuse those old men and women. Because they don't know what they are supposed, the MPs are supposed to do on the ground. The youths and the Gen Zs they know the constitution and they know their rights. Now the only way they can be heard is by voting. So our what are confused that they should not remember to go and get cards for voting.
For instance, at the end of the day,
IBC is very right and is on time because kuna une exercise nobody ground until this moment. They are doing their work because they are being paid. Now the problem is those people need to go and get the cards. Now what I'll urge most of the youths, my fellow youths, if they know that unity is power, they can go out there and they can come out in large numbers. They know what to do at the end of the day. And we are not encouraging you to that is not the way to go. The only way to go, because they don't have any source of income, because that is as well our money. That's our taxes. But at the end of the day, ballot, you can know who to choose when the time is right. That's why I watch our letter.
Okay, then, yes. Do you think that IBC are current?
Well, IBC, it's an independent body, and I can say, of course, ne wate funds e went to corona narrow sensitization. You know, it's not about a political leader, it's not about another leader, but even IBC ne went to play a role. Because to kanya rakavera IBC the whole day, for instance Brighton, muko nya rakavera gaga nasara from morning to this time anya bantumbe wako correct. You know, and the same thing, there is no job they are doing. IBC in the whole county, you are just registering 10 people and you are proudly telling us, Manamila, we have registered 10 people. Shame on you. What are you telling us? You see? Then you've registered 10 people from there. Which other criteria to make so what will you be telling at the end of this week? We've registered again 15 people from the Mira County. You know, then you should because you are sleeping. Brighton, for instance, Kisi County into water 45 votes. You know, to water 9 sub-counties. And in every sub-county, to water an IBC office. Correct? Yes. A water a running staff. You know? So what should be done in every sub-county? To water wards. For instance, Bonchari into water 4 wards. So, number one, before even this exercise, IBC, yes. Bakubeka makondo chigarigo. Yes. Bazunguka everywhere with the help of the chiefs and the assistant chiefs and even the nyumba kumi. Sensitize abantu commenting manga mambi. Tukalinya mokenye, mochiso bungi. You know, but is it happening nowadays? It is not. They are waiting in office. People will not come. We live in a country pushed in everything. So number one, for IBC to make us happy, number one, they should do their work. And their work is not just to register people. Their work should be also moving to the ground to sensitize people on the essence.
That's very nice. Commissioner then amesalimia Robert kilima bakwa ndi mwensi then tikamwe wa maiga sinjira ya bene kigima santi gatimba banda tumaje SMS ya bangu isomande bada simambi yabone kodeni odenda to kwana yoro ya libagaria basaye ase kubwata kwe chikadi chikura gose kwera just no mwaki chikura kato ropa usikwanda ali ase chinse mo se huduma centrali ose account commissioner kwenye wali banda bire bingi ande wataroi ana kimondo taroi ke bande no mote yabwate kura
to kuna ramonde yabwate kura because tawati ke bande. The first thing is to yes. Kibanda ngechiti yes.
Tanya kwenda alikoje.
Tanya kwenda koche tamai thio singia sindikia chiti. Another thing muralia kia ada basanga baito they even forgot that their responsibilities in yadarati. Amarwa inyasore nibi nyuwe bindi bigo tinje.
Na pia bajandi.
Ya sisi aba basanga baito they don't even remember ngamba ngiri kibanda. Ngote mungu you need an ID okumike bade ngentoki. Akumete akumete agi ndoto sasa. That is the only thing he can tell you. So mimi adarati na hii madawa ya kulevya serikali inataka ilegally. These days kuna main police stations wakwenda asichanga ko chikoni baro chiboka umwana uruti university akorte very genius no wale se changa korge akonyo and they go there ba collect bribes agenda instead you go regulate marwali you go think aria zatia abane bijo aru wasiri aba most of the chiefs matuka maiga ba watumikuru kuminyokia abantu bali bakora changa kosiria mabwasi kenyo but now these days babwate abatule now what you say bribes you need to give 200 you need to give 500 weekly some money one abantu bakoni amaru bakoni binyugo biotinde by name because they know they are liaising with the government so they don't fear anything most of the youths nobody para ije and kumidinga these are the youths karoma ni tomoralia abantu bakanyura mu nabagaka what they need to do. But these days, the majority of the from morning to evening, we are the youths. But now you need to make them understand that they are more valuable than Konyoma. They can do more important things than Konyoma because there is money of the government. Just in the youths, empowered. At the end of the day,
why do you think that the youths might be empowered?
They are not aware of what they need from the government. For example, the other time, Mosomi press because most of the youths by university by CDF given man on time. Now the only thing they think they can go is to go to the media and shout, is to kuingia kwa barabara na kupiga maandamano. They don't know that they can go and collect signatures and sue the MP because that is their right and that's their money. They're supposed to be given. So the reason why most of the youths were empowered, another thing is that they don't have that unity. We need to follow our money. Politician this unit is going to kill me. Also, they go and fight.
Okay. That is a K4. That is Kevin. Property what the banani gole a person ya ODM.
Yes.
Also Chenger.
Yes.
Are you championing the rights of ODM or so champion the rights of youths? That's one.
My priority is
not in terms of political.
Yes.
Okay. Are you championing the rights of the party or the rights of youths?
My priority is the rights of the youths. That's my priority. The party is number 2. That is my own democratic right. Ochole party. And I cannot tell every youth, they know where to go. The only thing that we need, Moralia, is good leadership, not good parties. Parties are there, yes, they are there to give us, just as one thing that is needed in to become a leader. But now, when it comes in choosing good leaders, we don't look at parties. We look what you can bring on the table. We look on what you can tell people, what you can do for the people. Instead of looking at the parties. Okay. Yes.
Then you said you are you said, but you are the youth president of Kisi County. Obviously, how do you
Brighton.
In terms of Wakonya Basa, but it's just in LBC, because I hope that they apart from political people, but say youth, Nino, DM, UDM, UDA, obviously, in terms of
Brighton. We began this journey Yoko mobilized a long time ago.
Yes.
Actually, the moment I was elected to office back in 2018, it was among the first things that we began by doing. And we began to do it from Bonchari before even the former member died, Honorable Royoke, may soul rest in peace. We began with Bonchari, but later on the process, it died when we really wanted to invade the ground. And again, Brighton, you're understanding that these offices, you cannot run some of the things without funds. You cannot run some of the things without funds. Brighton, we have youth leadership from all the 45 wards, and in every 45 wards, youth gatherings, our youth forums.
Yes.
And these youth forums, when we do them, we just sensitize these people on the importance of them registering as voters. But again, look at this scenario. Let's say now today, let's say Kuru Sengara Wasoti ward, and we're having a youth forum. So in this youth forum, you talk with the area youth leader, so make sure you mobilize people together with the assistants here, the local leaders, that's the chief and the sub chief, even the area MCA. But come on, in such an important forum like this, number 2 kwa lunch number 3 kwa allowance you get. So if you don't have all these 3 things, don't expect people to come. So at the end of the day, you unajipata umesensitize just 10 people or 5 people. Why? Because there are no resources. You see, that's why now if these politicians could use these resources for empowerment to just focus on this exercise for only 1 week, then these numbers will do what? We raise. But as an office, we're really trying our level best. We are using every other platform, may it be social media, may it be in our local churches, may it be in schools, may it be in campuses. We are urging everybody that this is not about 1 term and 2 term. This is not about President Ruto. This has nothing to do with Matiang'i, but this has something to do with the future.
That's very nice. In the same note there, careful. It's not only Kawana, most of us are other Ninja youth leader, Ninja youth leader, towards youth leader, Ninjas, Sana, and Easy County, Miraria. Again, they go at Chanda Kevin, I knew because one Murgunya or Quantic, you get him, Panarana, Rongo Montoga, Mambian, and Anglia studio after the Nasara, and youth leader. And I can one youth leader, and the one back out, then a key, Bama, they didn't do the Mega, or not there, Chincon. I want another day. Come on, then it's making Gondi. Still one of politicians, we have a bland when it's
yeah, really, we have a problem with that, Brighton. And you're understanding in Charanere everywhere. You know, and you know, the body that I'm running as the youth president, it is under the National Youth Council. It's known like in every it's known like in every county, you know. And they are coming to do because now obviously for long I want to leave, but then the number of funds to carry these elections in all the counties of Kenya. Now we have a problem, especially in Kisii, whereby anybody can wake up. We have some many by the youth president. It is yesterday you know Kivu but you see Brighton, you know, we have common sense, and I'm sorry to say some of them they can't even spell their names. They can't, you know. Yeah, it's true. You know, but you'll find them everywhere speaking with a lot of, you know, but what they're looking at the end of the day, you see? But honestly, that is, and you need now, politicians are using that as an advantage to divide our side. So that's why you find in Kisii right now, you know, ODM, you know, UDA, you see. And let me tell you, these people, you cannot even put them on the same table because they cannot agree. You know, and you're forgetting a Matiang'i, our president, by the way, there is nothing that you will achieve. Let's be honest. Yes, let's be honest.
That's constitutional.
That's constitutional. That is work as the president. You know, that is constitutional. You know, duty to and mandate. And to Brighton. And Ruto to the end. You see? And if you look, even the kind of left, you know, and they're the same people everywhere. At Brighton, everything. What are you building for your generation? So it's high time. Once people see, we just forget about our political divides, and we come together as one people, and we say, let us mobilize every Kisii youth to register as a voter. It doesn't matter you come from ODM, I come from Jubilee, you come from UDA. Let us forget about all this. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow is coming, you become a leader, I become a leader, you become a leader. But we need to begin by building that leadership now.
How comes to Kobarora? Maybe Moriko and I was a more organized or no? Kigo chance to Avarora as Mekutano Yamandaman. The Kini Mekutani indeed the get the structures, you know, Akuba, the Jura, Murigoto. Madamana, any Akoba, Awakanwa, usaba ande ba so lakini ni ngoji gura ni badala lakini kora mentere amangana youth kiro monda kona kwa metero kwate youth ni guru masto so tsengrali
Yes.
akira kwanto sirio bende tumaina ene ready dai to ero to kwana pro so tsenga
Mbiamono, this thing kiawero mchando for long time. Okoni wadoro monto gatu kuroke youth leader. But konero monto, what the definition of youth in Kenya, you need to be 35 years and below. But when you're over 40 years, lakini hao tayari the youth president Kisi County. Kwa hiyo mtu over 41 years, wata machoka chache nje youth.
Unaangalia YouTube maana miaka yana.
Bora hata achira
Sasa nere.
Because even in the Bible, uko tayari kwa mwana kwa kunywa mabaya. Wala kwa kinde kwa wewe mwana kanyama huko. You need to advance au mtu mwana ruase as a youth. Kutikira bantu bandi babakoruke. Barai. Now these are the people the division among the youths. But then I'm the youth president in Chimba Rasamatia. Well, because youth they are desperate, I could work. And mana wako mamera badanga wono, dai wa moro dingo barangi na si mumo shimisi salati simbarati. Na wata ndu na audio song. Na wata diko correct, wata diko wairi. And ba mwati. Wono kwa there's a division amongst the youths. Well, for example, when a youth council idea of Machoge Church, we have been facing things like such. Tuara osia forum, tuara angilia masaiwaiche, tuara kwa paka elections. But at the end of the day, alikuwa nyora bantu kitu bajira hosia kasaiga kitense. Alikuwa tanga we are again the real youth councils. My brother real commissioner you kwa nabo is my chairman ya Machoge Church. He is aware of that. Now I think it kia vete as a standard. We have organized ojo bukole kanetendele. Kwa maana tali bakaka bako turuani, tali bagina bako turuani na aba youth, our fellow youths. Na bako tukutuaka magina, bako tanga this is illegal. I get my point. So for the youths to come together, they always demand for something for them to attend the meeting. You are getting barabara bani. Basi mabaya wewe ndio wako mnaona so ne karo e transport ne karo tiki ne karo oh my god worry I'm your fellow youth tingo atimelo. The only way we can get chances to have money in our pockets no go jam fast. Unity. That's the first thing. But now the problem is that unity cannot be happening because Kilomoda is a leader. We are all leaders. We are all leaders. And Kilomoda has good decisions to make. But now we need some people to control and guide our meetings. Because those we are youth leaders, we cannot go anywhere. Even in Kenya, the president, there's fights all over. So it's good for the youths. Their leaders. First, they come together. But I decided, these are our leaders. We have elected them and we have put them in office. In case of youth leader, because they have the unity.
Bisan ase dinde ekarmo kwanda I don't know singo jamal mana korobakana kimeka wasaba kwanda korobakana. Do you think that they are genuinely or demonstrators about to make progress? Robert?
Mostly, okay. According to me, as I've said, we need leaders who can lead us to those even those riots. Because
you are partners and leaders.
No, we are partners and leaderless because we need a leader. Listen. Now we have what we call divisions among the youths. But if we need someone to lead us, to guide us, we can go out the street. But now the problem is, these things, you have a politicized. For example, most people think we are segregated. But those who are not the youths, if we can be honest, those are the people who are against the maandamano youths. So they wanted to make the youths. Now, but there are those now. But you can genuine for their rights. If the maandamano are illegal, so those of now that's where that disunity comes. As I told you, a very good example. After our fellow youth, I know you, my brother. Why are you fighting me? What is the problem? Oh, they know this is illegal. We need to do something else.
Ni kefuna kiona mentere iuru ya manaya mwenda korobekana lakini kayaro matsu mekuge siasa bono paka mwacha yona maybe mtu mwingine akiingia kwa serikali maneno inapoa.
Brighton,
What's Gen Zimbar?
Gen Zimbar, they are existing. And by the way, let me shock you, Brighton.
Yes.
By the way. We are really having we have you know, and honestly I want even and any agency, but even when we get the news and everything, you know, genuine numbers. You know, let not this thing be politicized. Let it not be politicized completely, because a candidate from Kisi, it can affect us. Possibly it can affect us. Now, at the end of the day, Bosongo Gaiga or Kisi or Gusi in general, a lower turnout completely out of all the counties. But again, that's another. Let it not be politicized. Let it be genuine. Let them give real numbers. You know, for us to trust the whole system. So at the end of the day, Gen Z, they'll vote. I mean, they'll register themselves as voters. Because Brighton, let me tell you, we are not going to experience what we experienced last time. That was the end of it. And so we must make a change. And the only change, because Brighton, they are informed. They know what they want. They know where to want to go. So at the end of the day, you'll be surprised even in just 2 days. IBC can record even millions and millions of, you know, of numbers of people that have come to register themselves as voters. So let not people use these 3 days and 2 days as a sign of how the whole process will come out. Let them be patient, and I urge the government that let this exercise go on up to 2027, so that everybody can be allowed. Because Brighton say people are busy, people are in schools, people are whatever, so you understand the circumstances. But I believe Onyabago will allow this exercise to continue, you know, before even the mass registration. It can attract so many people, and many people will register themselves as voters at the end of the day.
The youth of Kisii County and even Kenya should keep off politics of being misused and concentrate on their growth economically and leadership-wise. When politicians realize that youths are united, then they will respect them back and handle them with dignity. Paradiso has taught me the politics of peaceful engagement and majority, and since then I'm better off than before. The commissioner hoteba na basaba isiko chama batiko tumekuna na banasiasa abanasiasa bono ningo baralia rais na basaba ningo bara amo and bajaye ko treat the dignity osedo bosera bwabo na tena Paradiso ni ganyara ga kumwigeri akiatekiro kwa siasa yo morembe na siasa bwate oboteneri bwaye obonyene oyori commissioner kwa gutuma uchumbe aya simambi yabone kendo tumachichumbe cha yabo mwachumbe ko cha studio erondo jigega is watching live Korwa na Kurusit Salam Club kuna sisi Jared Otenyo. But then one time is the song. Let the people request us voters. Ani anasema ya kwamba one time is the song. Because tu kwa ndama na Otenyo hiyo. Otenyo wa kwani unaroba. Kwa hiyo tu kwa de one time na two time na no time. Kwa nileye na no time. So kwa nileye na awasai mpaka kiriku engage in such so far. Christopher Tandi, the morning Brighton say hi to Robert and the Kevin. Please leaders just organize with the IBs, just come out to the ground, teach them the importance of registration as a voter and voting. Juu wengine wanapenda kutumiwa na kupiga kelele, lakini kwa voting they are impatient kusimama kwa line to vote. Inafaa wale wanasiasa wote wanasera wanafaa kuwaita watu kwa wingi na kuambia kila mtu ameregister as a voter ndiye atapata chai. People will learn for registration. Adana kotara aserwa Kenyans we will like forgetting very fast and stop giving up. Let us be courageous and strong pamoja. Kurabura Kinyambi bano murgiwa Lydia Kerubo hadi tamati. Asante sana. Wengine stoba Tandi. Awade bana lakini nere biyana utara Montevese nda you are a politician. Utara Montevese Makori na usikwani chest.
It's only very rightful, very rightful, because at the end of the day, it's everybody's democratic right.
Yes.
It's actually, Brighton, what even we are doing as leaders, we are not pushing these people to register, but we are encouraging them and telling them the importance. So it is not good that now I should give you money. Actually, we will be continuing with what we are seeing, handouts. Those are the handouts. Against.
Abesa na some ya dili commissioner na tebalende na leadership ningia aropa bayade ana abasa abati ko misused by concentrate on their growth economically and leadership voice. Kiora comment ya dili commission. Abati utume kuna bana siasa and to focus on growth economically and leadership wise. Ento tabati talk.
It is that thing I'll be talking because if you look to their pocket, they have no money. And now when these politicians comes, they have that strategy. If I can go with the 300, I can convince 10 youths and I'll use them to fight other youths. I get my point. There is no way to fight for themselves because they have no financial stability. But what I'll encourage these youths, I want them to see. This is the time for them to see. Go and register as voters. Then when the time comes, they can serve you well. So this is the time they need to see the leaders they need. Yes.
Erickson Onyego, out there, I'm among aspirant MCA currently running around every youth who has not registered to register as a voter. You have fought, you have choice and the future. Another watching ref within the studio Sant Kigima. Ponves Luka are then watching ref from Bosot Sengera Sant. Barnabas Kevasuge Konga, then auditioning Kurwadoa Katal, no Alimi Yumorvilla to what the Semambi Yavan Timoteo Semandi Kare, I was Sembotko. Brighton Nasara Wakira was a studio Yavana Savagania was Abmare. Abasae tigabe tome na ndipo manyabuna obora yibo change born again the one of the una obora ino bwankyo kiairi nechinga the bana obora yibo no future lakini Kevo youth simba determined for change leadership in Kenya.
Yes, very determined.
How?
Number one, by registering as voters. We begin it from there. Yes, we are determined. That is the start point. By the way. So we are determined to change the leadership. And when I talk of changing the leadership in quotes, let me tell you, Brighton, any government that is in place, that is the government until when the constitutional time arrives. Or comes for that government to be there or to get out. So if we really need to concentrate and to make sure now number one, we should get out the mentality of 1 term and 2 term. Let us be honest with one another. The mentality of 1 term and 2 term. For this duration, stop work, we concentrate on it. You see, abananchi mbago kora onye mbali kwa geared na wanasiasa. So wanasiasa barato a break. So we are determined not to change the leadership of this country, but to make things work out better. To make things work out better. Because at the end of the day, we say we are changing the leadership of this country. All of us, we are human beings.
Yes.
You know, we are not angels. Brighton Sahi, over president ya Kenya, into Montatayo Gochikomanyanga, no chigo chenchi, ose no chigo kora, you know, all those stuff. You know.
That's
what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what everybody says. So right now, we are not fighting to change the leadership of the country. And by the way, Brighton, my brother, you see, because we really want to change the leadership of this country so that things can work out better. Who told you things will work out better? We are the very people who will make. We are the very same people who will make make the things work out better, but not those leaders. So that's why we ought to get out. So what the chikola kali na namba saiboka. Nto what by the na mantebi gori VHD miaka igora batabu atibi band. So this is a call not just to the Gen Z. It is a call to every Kenyan. Bantu bali bakabanyo amata batabu atibi band Brighton. So we are determined to make things work out better. Number one, by registering as voters so that we can make things work out. To target.
Yes, Robert, in terms of dinner, I'm ready for any change. Because about your not get change, you say, you get to one time, not two time. We got a file and see a level, but not changes.
Now, one time. This is just as long as some are seeking to be retained, and some are seeking others to go home. Now, one of the aspirants. Now, we already. Just one time. Now the problem comes without the 1 2 time. But this school even in my constituency, there's nothing has been done there. Honest. It's now 1 time. This is the second time. The slogan now, we are just singing is no time. It's no time, no more time. Because he has already served 2 times. Like what I can say about because he parangwetera niyo mheshimiwa alifadha kirikubeko MR ikabegete morom 2022 ndio morom last apalejo what you see is very worse and ate message mbraya ko tumambi my wife na rongo bani jibuti bakapara ujo kwa jibuti para na maworke na mawoskoke chama
do just mpaka ngagi no tamwe kwa wana
what I'm trying to say we as youths the thing that we say about youths is rioting, fighting, and abusing leaders.
Do you think that in the Machoge where you come from, Machoge Church?
Yes.
I remember about the one Tatam. Kura convince ya weke bara bwa kwa te brene matobe na konyara musa na ro ero umiambita ro jimato
that one ngora to Machoge ya church. The what aspirant which are very young abasa abaso kiba kuri kirugo jumbi wa Machoge. The what Njoke Musinaro Njoke is my no because he's younger than me, but he's a bright boy and not the Kuliki Jumbe. I think I'm going to his pockets, the what is the water on the Sydney, rather than a Jumbe, very much of the church. I can go, they're very young, but what is I think I'm Pago just said fellow youths, Pago that I want you to support me for free to change our leadership. Tura nyora young people warara, we asking you know what to say. But then my brothers and sisters got get in what the Western boss said. One of one rana, Mushima and Alifojit, nature change to just CGF or say Ravanto or changing the minds of the people. One of our fellow youths or Kanakova useless or Kanakova or Kanaka good leader. But indeed, if we can come together as youths and choose our own people, the one we see as young as we are going to change the leadership. And that's our desire.
Eraba alfa okore bide beyonce okoro siri matobe mo inata buguri jibuti ko japara nebe tartan
Omashima, let me tell you for saying about good leadership, I don't need adults. What I need, my mother Guli kali tunduwali ekera matoke mama tuiru mugondo ina ali ngoti baka mugondo ya gule matoke kali mama atuiru litoke mugondo ana guli toke baki para which is almost 2-3 kilometers and I'm going to actually talk. That's what I hate. Abana ba ito bali university bana bali chisi dia on time bana bali dia for me when the what you paguzi chisi kuru cheto chisi di classes go sikuchile puna wono in my area my private school ikako dilili pale ko chisi kuru you no de kita kami kira you can cry out of the is a moju meta partike Thank you. But indeed we voted for someone ore kirogo otabiri kolata chibesa chikole gasi yumurali.
That's why ndara gotika amewera na so in one time to them. Kwa wadero omopungo no time.
No, they have not said about no term or 2 term. All we are saying still he has time. When I said what the problem is, and he still has time. He still has time. All we need, all we need is not 2 term or 1 term. All we need is development. That's the reason why we vote for good leadership. Whether you are old, whether you are ugly, whether you are handsome, we don't care about that. All we care is about what have you done when we elected you.
So we don't need another 1 term?
That is just a slogan. Okay. If you are singing 2 term and have done what I'm supposed to do, why are you singing 2 term or 1 term? Yes.
Kwarangiria basaya tenderali geti. What the agenda yabo eriga no bateina we need good leadership.
Yes, I can tell them we need good leadership.
In terms of
good roads, in terms of listen, no more. But these people are learned. They are smart upstairs. They think, they see, and they understand what is supposed to be done for them.
Okay, but we have said that they are learned. Yes. But why? The
problem is being desperate. Inchara.
That's why nakuba dina igwara kire mokutano okuba tebina igoro ya amagenda de. And the same youth nabako genda so monto yokubachibe. You see there's a problem.
There's a problem. The problem listen, what I can urge youths tinda wataimba kwa tabasa politicians. Pesa washike, pesa wakule. But when it comes in making decisions of choosing leaders, wachague viongozi wale wanaona wanaweza kuleta maendeleo.
Okay. Kevo, what about 1 term and 2 term? Presidency Bakanza.
Nani Brighton, that's a very good question. My view to 2 term and 1 term, I can advise these politicians, let them use it as their greetings.
Yes.
Wakarabo menene na nomo kutano bakwa na niboka 1 term na ni 2 term na 1 term mba wata kuingi bakenda because we are tired of that. Yes. You know, because it is not bringing any development.
That's true.
But it is bringing chaos.
Yes. Yes, and division.
It is bringing chaos and division. Yes. So if to them they sing a 1 term and 2 term, it's a good slogan. Let them replace it with good morning or God is good. You know,
yes.
God is good. But 2 term, 2 term, 1 term.
Totally.
That's very nice.
Yes.
We have seen that 1 term or 2 term, nero ya Igora empowerment.
Which empowerment are you talking about?
Yes, it's 4 shillings.
No, yes, 4 shillings.
It's very jigukwana.
Which empowerment are we talking about? Yogo tenena chijukwe
kwana. Osekora no ingindi bagorigana we were in empowerment program kirivi. Tari jigukwana indini ndo na no biroje. I want no biroje na 64 lakini kindi kiera biroje in terms of
maybe Brighton.
Iya ibora ikagera tokakwana. Unabona abantu abakiri gusima no. Because of 1 term and 2 term strong. You agree,
Brighton,
yeah.
My take has been always this. If the government of the day feels like what they are doing is empowerment, let them do it because they are still the government of the day.
Yes.
You see?
You know the empowerment meeting?
Personally, na invites, but I've never attended even one.
Being busy or
even when I'm idle, I can't attend because I can't go sit down. Naba 60 years old. Naba kaka tubare na meeting. I cannot do that. That's not empowerment. That is advising young people to commit adultery.
Yes.
At the end of the day, is that empowerment or some distraction? That is distraction. You know, let us call a spade a spade.
Yes.
So, one term, two term, let it be a morning greetings to the politicians.
Yes.
And then kaba akore bama kutokuwa ni tubande ngabono. Sasa wananchi Bwana Yesu asifiwe na kutokuwa nilibuya. Amen.
Amen.
Akaba Bwana yeye tunamjua ni mmoja ni Bwana Yesu. Lakini wao so yeah. So one term and two term it is an enemy of all Kenyans.
Yes.
That's very nice. Robert, in terms of development,
Yes.
Are we cut off?
Moralia, in general, okay, let's start from the world level. Honestly, as my brother said, let's call a spade a spade. Do I join the Musie, Mushima Mukukeri? Tukamwaga chakula chinyingi over 4,000 as a word. Mother working for over 4,000 as a word. I would get home to Machoga Church because people loved him as a good leader. Agatevanga is going to work for the people. But to our disappointment, the only thing I got it, yes. So this is the roads we are working on. Why are you not finishing these roads? Akabapita na intu akatango muramatole akatebanga because nanda bandawenzi SMU banda amita cannot finish that road. Then what did we choose you to make a decision for yourself, or we choose you to do development for us? In the world also Sengera, even if Saligate roads are not passable, Chiji Termo Governor Simba to go Mache Sito Sengera. Amachinaro gisima kyali ne county government. Amachinaro sengera majiko sawa. Even the management of that water, umeshimwa Excellency Barata katira macha ayu ama kwa MCA. Lakini sikuli ya bantu ne control. So what will urge? So what will ask His Excellency our governor Simbarati. As a word of so sengera. I've given money. Because there's money, you go to county, just a word, just a development. Because I don't want to word chinde, go already development. They are going to commit. For example, what you say, we should go almost a coolers big up mara. That comes to a question. In Kiakovera, or something now this makes us to ask questions. Questions. Now these leaders start the questioning, asking a kid to and yet they have time. What time do they have? Still it's raining. But the roads they are still the same as a word. As a constituency, constituency Mosomi Alpha. That the 2017, Mosomi Alpha Chukura 17,000 plus, which means people loved him very much. Kama mwaka chukua Johnspi, Mheshimiwa Alpha akamuna chiparageti, akaweka moro chiparageti, akachaka akarale klasi. Na kila chukua approaching 2022, akaweka chiparageti, budi bali na batebye, esengoita, akaweka moro, asanda katika, akamulisa ribu na nguriti, elinde ku draw the attention ya bangi na waka. Tukamwaka chukua jenge 9,000, 10,000 plus. Mungu mwadala kwa mdala. Abdara Matoke. Kirano wa tipo ndolengera kirikuba by that time abantu kona warosi na Mheshimiwa Alpha. Lakini luckily because yaro mwana bomurandi mwango mwawodi kya murande tebuya agato chukura werana agoke agachorwa. Keracho we expected him okole bintu birata akolete 2017 to 2022. But we collect. Ono morale we regret because even the Bible is telling us ngatie mwiki also akolera asigi jumwa joleta baraya babe na they warned you, but the time is coming. I want to listen to your cry. Well, we are okay. Let us cry for these few years.
What the general
constituency in Kenya, we don't miss it all. There is no way we can change things in the middle of the way. We are losing many youths for no reason. Now we have to suffer the rest of the 2 years. We have to struggle for the rest of the 2 years. When the time is ready, with my brother, to encourage our brothers and sisters. That's okay. Come 2022, this is the right to target. Umuntu toilet track record umuntu na kole kurma. But now the problem comes ikara bara ya bago ko lichikura. Umuntu nacha so kande banganche umuntu kana alingi ama kayikire changa that sympathy abanga badanga ki umwana umuntu kana bago choto kona magenda. But at the end of the day kana nolichira cha sana sapoke umuntu ga ko monster. Oyo ba dola ko digi ba mo agree. Oyo ko ba promise ya bekitaba. Well, we have to suffer. We need to see what you can bring on the top. You need to show your manifesto first before we go to it.
Kevo, what can you say about in terms of development in our country?
As my brother said, generally Brighton, you see what's happening in our country. From all sides, and you know, we can't change things in these few years. Now, what we need to do, musiba wa kinga ama una kilio. So as much as tunazalia bado hakuna kinga, na kinga ambayo itatusaidia sisi kama Wakenya ni watu wote kujitokeza, that's the correct word, kujitokeza wajiandikishe kama wapiga kura. That is the only kinga. But kama hatuwezi bado tutazidi kulia, you know. But when it comes to development, it is the constitutional right that kila mahali inafaa kuwa developed, you know, with the government of the day. And I want to maybe talk this to the government of the day, that it is not about politics. It is not about whether we voted from this region or we didn't. We ought to receive development because it's our constitutional right. So let the government proceed with what it can do best before even we come to the general elections. Yes.
Lakini ndeke mwatewa na mtochi korigire muntu rito mocho njuge Robert Tegero tokora borantwensi na Kevin atomo chunjuge tata na kiko chunjuge monde kara abande barajire badena ngo koratori because now aba hoja goje this
no check and take after atomo chunjuge. I think that was the correct word to use. Right now Brighton ingi ko na atomo chunjuge recha itokonyo chai na macha. So etokonyo the value but the product tokoraki tuat, which means in eco west the buatika siende onzira koreki over, and it is what is happening right now. To avere togo value amajani for so long. You know, when I talk of amajani, I mean the poor leadership that we put in place. So what we want to do as young people or as a generation is that, number one, value what is valuable, and we will throw away waste particles.
So we have 25 minutes to end up the show. Now what they've been a Robert Kawano Mosimamo advice no time. Ile kwa tena tinda kwa nayo into to the nama yandra ende kuigerera buno muraiwa bana youth enjoke zidn youth you are youth mission the club your chances to rescue machoga church. Okay, one term is inevitable and that youths come out in large numbers and register as voters. Asante sana. Jashin Brown out tena president anafanya show inachangamka 81 term na 2 term iwe salamu za wanasiasa hapo nakubali. Adewe salamu za wanasiasa sanchi kigima asali wanda tuingeje semambi yabo ni ntendea kusoma SMS ekarubanda tutumira katubanda kwanda igoro yaba sae libagira sae asokubata chigoro kogendete asinsi yeito ya Kenya. Garutukwena ropa asisi itu ya Kenya ngayoro chichenjire in terms of leadership murarete chenji ndona butura kole to akachigura noje murahira rete mapadri asisi itu goes to aro professional roba bodigati karonso matiangi Eugene Wamarwa Mata Karua na wengine hapo na hapa kwingine hapa tunaona rais baada yako anasema kwamba tuache siasa. Jana alisema akiwa kanisani eti wanasiasa stop all campaigns, let people register. Amesema kwamba nimeona wale wengine hawana agenda namna hii kesi yao wanafanya namna hii. Sasa kulingana wewe Umotora rocha simoni what agenda yes yake on that.
Mwana serious wali what I'll urge our Ken, as I said, as my brother Kevin Nate, to chunjuga majani tutuote tolecha itakiri kunyuyo. We need to see the track record of someone. The president we chose, we voted for, Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto. He has been a politician for almost his entire life. The politician all the time. Those are the politicians. And we know what they have done and what they have not done. Now, what we are looking for is someone who is not a politician, someone who has worked, and we have seen his work. He has worked. Education, do a roger with that as a CS. A Kariba chief, you make sure one of the Okavera is Catholic school. These things, Chikadera Matian Alanchua, means yours, never Kenya once. We want to wonder how I call you over if election were being held today. Matiang don't work at but now you find people have realized Matiang is the wave, Matiang is the demand of the Gen Zs. They are trying to diminish that, to kill that dream of the youth in this country. My urge to all the youths, come to whether Matianga America, as long as he's alive and he's in that ballot. Because that's the only change.
Do you believe in Matiang presidency?
I believe in Matiang 100%.
You believe?
Yes.
He
is the only one.
That's the same way people believed in Ruto.
We never believed in Ruto.
You never believed?
We sympathized with Ruto because
maybe you were
okay, can I give you the option? You could have voted.
No, I'm giving you now.
There was a Ruto. Raila was vying. How many times have we tried Raila? He's my party leader. I love him. He's a good leader. He's a cool chief leader. But now we chose Ruto because of sympathy.
But now your party leader now Ruto are you still on broad president?
No.
What if your party leader says?
What happens is this, my party leader has his own stand, and as my party leader I respect it. Now, as I told you, the party is just a stage or something to carry. It's like an airplane to carry to the next level. He is my party leader. Yes, he knows me. He has my name as the chairman of Mosomi. Now, let me tell you, the reason why Raila Chita says Rekali is not all about those Gen Zs. Why? Because through Mandamano, through the riots, the youths were being killed. I can decide the only way. There's another guy called Francis Atul. He stood it's better to have a bad government than to have none. We were headed there. One day, in this country, we could have been the worst situation ever.
Why do you think so? Because
through those riots of the Gen Zs, in parliament, they had no fear. That's where we were headed to. Because you cannot kill everyone. You cannot kill each and everyone who comes to the parliament.
So you think that Raila got rescued?
He went there to rescue the country.
As an individual or as the country?
As the country.
As your views? Yes. That's why I say Kevo what's the better option for in terms of leaders?
For the first time, I want to disagree with my brother here.
It's okay, you're free. You have the right to do that.
Yes. Well, honestly, Brighton, it has reached a point that you cannot say who is you.
Yes.
You see, there is a question you asked him, in the same people believed in Ruto actually a lot. Like, people sympathize. That was funny, the people sympathize. But again, it must, to some extent, never sympathy, you know. You know, when you say it means benefit of doubt. Benefits of doubt. And right now, we cannot tell who is who. You know, whatever need to come in. Never know what I'm from Kisi.
Yes.
We still cannot tell who is who.
Yes.
You get?
You cannot believe.
We cannot believe in anybody. Of course, Matiangi had a very good track record of what he did. So to me, I can say he is among the good leaders who can be elected. You get? But you can't right now say that this will change this or this will change that. Alright?
Yes.
So what we need to do right now, let us put all our focus in registering as voters.
Okay.
But we cannot say that now we want to remove this out of office so that we can put this one in office so that it can bring change. I doubt that. I doubt that.
But we've seen the president here, got the these people have agenda. Meaning here on agenda back 20. According to now what the agenda bad.
Of course.
He was in Nyangol on Saturday, Agatebana, hii ni mwanzo tu. Nyake yako ina nere akole no burusa kubek as a president. Then sasa ni mwanzo tu. Na hii makerere ya jure yesu ya ngombe kunywa maji ate na enda kubek ko buruso. Ndaba Kenya bamajukumu igena asinini. Ndaba bande bamajukumu bana haya. Kabosu ni ateba na hakuna kitu inaenda. Lakini ile kevo does it mean that ina serikali ate yake yeto tutara kwa Kenya.
Brighton, you know, politics, I believe it's a psychological game.
Yes.
You know, it's a psychological game. As a leader, saivi even anonye, for instance, even na chori tuko mbungo wanchari na ndema ka wanchari ngota wanchara but anyway.
Yes.
Even atinda akora Kendese constituency. Nde menyate Nairobi, onchoka menyate Nairobi. Warorire ingiche ground
Nairobi tena access in parliament wa
Nairobi no wanchari.
Bojari
akirezi chikula zaidi. You know. And majority thing
lakini Jevona anunga na siasa ore ingi mubunga takire ko by constituency.
Most of his time he should be in the constituency. Most of his time he should be in his constituency. Yes.
Okay.
He should be in Nairobi, the sittings and some other house business and something
What is trying to convince you? We give them money. We give them
Of course, now I'm going to buy stuff here in Nairobi, and
because
you know it is.
We give him cars, we give him fuel, and I'm going to say, Nairobi. What do you mean, Nairobi?
Okay, yeah.
Now, number one. What happens? These people, they should be on the ground because development development on the ground. Let me give you a good example of those people who have been on the ground and those people who have been in their hideouts. I don't know. Look at this guy teeth around. Look at Selassie now. You know, that guy most of his time.
So bad.
When I went to Mumia for a youth conference, and I met him, and we sat down, and I learned something from that guy. Yes. And at the end of the day, you'll even stand to be the governor of Kakamega. You tell me that one day. In just this few duration in Yake, in just by his presence on the ground, Brighton, like marvelous things have been done from scratch to completion. Colleges, TVETs, schools, you see. And now look at those people who are in their hideouts. Bacha, naona bacha. Oh, mama teka wabuja Sunday kwanza. Eva kwenda alisi. Abandika ni sabara abangi. Bali sakaramenta alikabisa basi aliba match. It is not bad, it is good. Bakola aliba kanga bono na roli di programu na letire chikasi abantu abasa register bagenda Dubai. What are you telling us? We have enough resources in our constituencies that should be utilized for them to cater and create jobs for the youth, not sending them away.
That's another way of trying to divide the youth.
It is division. And by the way, it is just relatives, connections, so, you know, even those genuine, for formality.
Yes, that's
it happened. But again, Bonchari, we have a lot of, and I want to add some of these leaders from Bonchari. Come and take the agenda that I had for Bonchari. Maybe they can help you work out. Ndobwate mesi Bonchari. Emanekane te gusiye ngima. Ndobwate si we Bonchari. You know, the 9 sub-counties. Bonchari Morochi. You know, and that is not a waste. You know, those are resources.
Yeah.
Yani, does it mean that Tokoros and CDF, the native million, I'm missing chuk, whatever needs we did, or with you, Keravan, Togaiga, Tokobeka factory, Kanacarosia, Moyo, Oncharia, I remember, or Wanyora Boyo, say, you know, cheap as a chink, and in creating that factory, I was not rich guys. The what they miss, the what any avocado, or not in Brighton. I'm a Kuruchitra, MSc, avocado, or Jana. 5 shillings, almost 600 years of winning 120 bob. You know, in Kinta 20 million, make a factory, process, and matoke, name avocado, and create no opportunities. But what I'm doing is to send these people away to those resources go to make a cover air tickets. In Kinta collect those resources. Nyare ko sigin to kira nyare go accommodate abasa ga one speed on the ground level. Okay.
Kira ko already kiesa na development to chu ko the ka 10 we end up in terms of leadership representation area ko ba area de representative baro ba chore tu ara sigro boni awasai. Do you think Ropatina Basaba wamewakilisha vijana unaita keri because it doesn't matter about jore tu bara basaba ke aboni andaba udenga dibodi ya mweji mwate na waswata mwate ba abasaba in terms of the in county level in national level ba to ko nyina youth it was in no youth because the nje mika tebera kete ana
una my brother Kevin ana rutira hoteba there's some leaders when they stand before people you know this person is talking sense. For example, the reason why most of the leaders work over and I go to solve, listen, for example, let me give you to my constituents. I've never had my MP Mheshimiwa Miruka kago tinama tanga or say any meeting or any gathering kago te banarosi paragete kago te banarosi dispensary get kago te banaro te jibasa chinga nai but the ground ara omuntu una Peter Salaza as young as he is na bago te nasa bandu ale meten goes ago tale constitution say 24/7 ago te no te andunga nindo se paragete e dispensary get ninja kolge ninja kore e ko ni to ta get ninja kolge the project ninja kore because he has that confidence ona bago na rotara so but now because awali matara when is the Nairobi na my brother te Kevin ebaro because chiwa sima chigo in Nairobi chiko bagiro chigo kanga chiko tiki chiyo well that's why they fear to come ike to bawo de nasa matanga bawo de bona sifigo ndage de mo sabera di ba konda ba korke ba konda that's the only thing they can speak before people instead they have antoka na kolege tokete usini kolege usini bote plan yo kolege tokete they don't say that but according to me and according to my statistics about the young leaders who are they are performing and they are working.
They are performing?
Yes.
They are working?
Yes.
Kisi County?
You know, Kisi County, we don't have a young leader who is elected. Tell me who. Tell me who.
In terms of MC?
Who? Tell me. Who? Tell me. Tell me, Ayutu is elected as a leader.
Okay, I will tell you. I don't want to because I don't see that.
Okay, we say it.
Brighton, we have a problem. We have a problem.
Yes. Yeah.
What is being a youth? It is not on how I look. My physical expression cannot define that I'm a youth.
Oh, age.
You see?
Yes.
We don't
have a youth to represent.
We don't.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Are you serious?
Maybe it should be one or two.
Yes.
Should be one or two.
No, what I can say, the ones I know, they are the nominated ones. Abantu already, I've never seen a youth.
By the way, it's high time these things should be put straight. It's high time. Pantambara bako ngawa sai batari basai bara ba.
That's true.
Eba kungainile. Bako sawa sai mko meta basaba na majority. Wacho monda kono oracha Brighton. Monto ingerete buye kanga ingerete iga. Ingerete ya tucha nini akajini sikao bu ya de tali bagi. Na boko roko mosa. You know, nana wantu na hawa no mosa. But again, look at what's happening. Look at what's happening.
Mwate birena basa empire. Why do you think that basa bate sogeti kubochi kwa 2020? Kero mwate biri empire.
Kera baba sogeti in form of mosa.
Oh.
No, yes.
I was the first person when I got a nomination certificate in some of the parties that mentioned. Do you know some I was told that I should pay $1 million in less than 24
ticket.
24 hours.
Lakini they know ani kefo. Asto gire gano no jomo kutana wanjali ndo baji asto karansa kitore.
Narrative size that was by the way. That is the narrative ya gerona leadership you see. The moment Kenya bakari gutiga ko chigosero. There is no single day to go chigutiga ko ya.
Yes.
Because that's an investment, by the way. I'm investing.
But at the end
of the day, so people should be, I think IBC should put those records clear. Somebody and somebody 41 years old. Somebody and somebody, so that by the way we can know who is who. Even and the Tume and Amatanga, and then we it I'm useful now, and then you go ahead, you want to confront somebody and your leaders. Oh no.
Okay, Robert, you are crossing the mark. Keroko, we no advice which is Savasai na Baba Kenya kwa jumla. Kardojo Kora Morobio Ken, you are crossing the mark. Asima Biavoni.
Biavono, what I can urge my fellow youths, was okay in large numbers, but what the Chukura not to our Taviri. Because we are not forcing them to go. That is their right. But when the time is right. Dokende na my chairman Kisii County ODM, Mheshimiwa Paul Mumani Kabose. Thank you as well for supporting it because he said that when I come here, but having a smoker, you're doing the wonderful work. So we are appreciating you. Now he's vying for the seat of MC and so somewhere. You go Mosomi. I think I think he's the manager as Matoke Foundation. Na teva na rengoika mbakwani. Na as well think kwani my wife because I don't prepare the smart. So we appreciate it as well for inviting us, and we believe that we keep on working together, and we will be coming here to encourage others as well to understand what we need. Okay. Thank you.
You Robert Onero Makia, Connected Gradis Kimu, a mother watching live from County 001. Aturi the Kigimasi Mambi Yabanamata County 001 in Mombasa. I never voted Ruto, but they persuaded the youth through bottom-up slogan, which never came through, but killing and abduction. Okay. Then Matiang is a leader, not a politician. His track record sounds great, Asante San. One of them, it's like a leader. Tadi politician. Para siasa dan. Crossing the mark.
Asante Brighton. Kwanza ntatawambia mano so tuarika niyo cha Etaya TV together with your co-presenter Sarah Nyarangi. Entingana.
Ya bona di Entingana nice.
Entingana ningi wewe.
Ya bona di Entingana.
Entingana
is a big thing.
Di Malikia.
Malikia. together bantu bakorera show ya where we are Frank and Aluda and everybody. And actually ngandu ya nate ngankara cho montama te ngakwa nyeti eta when I even posted the post I said eta kokora bale sing ya. And so I want to appreciate you've made at least our region to be at a certain point when compared to some other regions. So that's ambiamono sana, and maybe it's a call to every young people that let us become ambassadors of the voters registration. Yes. All of us. Let us mobilize in all our social media platforms, in every congregation that we get ourselves. Let us encourage everybody to register as a voter. And to the politicians, please don't really and talk about savanga mo wasagoswana na imeli ndebantu mba watachikura. And let me talk we respect you, we honor you, and we love you at the same time, but please don't joke with the future of the youth. You are there as role models, you know, all of them. And these things, that is so wrong. We are learning from you. What are you teaching us? Because we are the leaders when you will not be there. So, one term, 2 term, no. Kenya is one. And all of us, we belong in this nation. We have no another nation apart from Kenya. Biamona sana, anya sana kasi.
Uya kimu manchuvelia asante sana singenjo naye kwa pamoja na intuge sodoka chagede kominebere paka chinse juno moroberi gweta brigwa show yoko ja credit batatu creditko ya ichuma karodoko bara saba dara ngiontita to korosera litko ya nimetena litko ya bona ya bere litware sodoka chagede andugo sabira na otware wiki erengia kima nigo twaringe nabo bisaba itoga studies mambia boniga nigo bara pasai nigo twaringe Robert Onduso your general secretary youth council of Machoge chache baigo nigare ODM chairperson yose chairman alias bosot sengera ward nere okodi percent basae ba ODM gose nere ole youth nere ole chairman ya ODM korwase ward eyo baigo no twaringe na Kevin Mosomi oyole youth president as county ya Kisi baere jamsingi madena basaye soki ubwate kura ya igegera nerira okonyo jibosi tari basaye boka batabwate kura na aro tabwate kura oene transfer na bogo chenji kyara mbai godete kyara buranya wale na mosobati akanyo mukuru machoge go jiboge tutanya go chenji itugeta ro jiwaka kura odena bana tigo mwaka ngakira ni kura ya haya ekura na idie ko komeke change igote tumira na sechinga kichinda simiru biliende yeli tuko kurenda ngyo na turanya ne asomoro wedne timu ngima ase turajo kwa na robo chen tutachenje tigo kwa niaba ye timu ngima kero kwa niaba ya sanya ngiontita to wakirambia mno mwachi kuri kwa ligi ta television nande mbabe bago chaga studio twakwa na mange Frank bayo rwasa sema kamera Ruth arudanguru asansimiri ya transmission na botamberi ya Brighton Makori Kenya sabe na inwe asema bibili chinga kimebana ino asoma wala chinga kigo cha studio Kenya sabe na inwe angikande ndoito mosira ina TV bravo wagusi
TV Oborabu Wagusi.
Ibe kwabiri gukora iryo bugwenya sora konyo mu chando wasasengaki otaranyora bono tokumia Ronya Hospital Keumbo niyo koreria obokoreri bwekerero bwa afya yawo asenjira ensera kigima niko bwatobokoreri bukubwatya ase inpatient na outpatient maternity services gochya sabasubati bali bebwatiranetie x-ray na scanning gochya sabali abatu aliro mu chando bwa mauga amona gukoringoria umubiri bwensi babwate modern lab ijwe bwate chimashini kiekerero asukurwa machibwago abwabwo fully equipped pharmacy asabwata maryogo onsibi baruire mbali kogenda kurya maryogo isiko